Good morning. We're at Soleil's Salt Cave. It is Saturday morning, a very hectic day coming up, and we have a regular guest at the cave, T, who's going to tell us quickly about what she's experienced with the effects of salt on rheumatoid arthritis. So good morning, T.
Good morning to you as well. I will tell you that the first time that I came, I have a lot of rheumatoid arthritis in my hands and my feet. So the first time that I came, actually I laid in the gravity chair for about 3 minutes, and because of all the peacefulness, I actually fell asleep quite quickly. Shortly thereafter, I sat up when I came to, and I buried my feet inside the salt and kept covering them and putting more salt on them, moving a position, getting some new fresh salt on them. And that night was the very first night I had woken up in the middle of the night and there was actually no throbbing and no pain going through my feet, which I've been experiencing for years. It didn't register, and during work, mid-morning, I said to myself, oh my goodness, it had to be the salt. Well, it had to be. So this is what was going on. I wasn't having any more pain, no more throbbing. I came back here, I believe it was 3 or 4 weeks later, and I decided I would lay down on the salt and bury my hands in it. And that's exactly what I did. For the whole 50 minutes, I just buried my hands, my whole hands in both of them. My right hand is always the worst. My thumb I cannot bend. So after the 50-minute session, I had gone out, and I'm standing there, and I'm bending my finger all the way down that I could take my other 4 fingers and put it right over that thumb. And I was so... I can't even explain it. I was almost in tears because I couldn't believe it that I haven't been able to do that in about 4 years. Wow. So I was really amazed by that, and I feel that there is definitely something in the salt, in the Himalayan salt, that is a healing. Yeah. Absolutely, without a doubt, because I have never, and I am 3/4 Navajo, so we do everything as naturally as possible and holistically as possible, so I don't do any pharmaceuticals whatsoever for my rheumatoid arthritis. Oh, wow. And I try to do everything as natural as possible, so to be able to do that with my thumb was a miracle in itself. So I am coming back once a month just for me, without a doubt. I'm so happy that you're here. I have spoken to someone at a hospital that I work at. I would love to have this incorporated somewhere in the hospital for healing, whether it be for patients when they are at the end of life, or whether it be for therapy reasons, for a physical therapy group or occupational therapy group, for just meditating for our nurses and our doctors. I think it would be a great plus to have at our hospital. So I'm looking into that right now. That's how strongly I believe in the healing properties of the Himalayan salt.
Yeah, it's interesting. Actually, in hospitals throughout Eastern Europe, this is part of the hospital.
Oh, it
These
is?
rooms are in the hospitals.
Wow.
Yeah.
So that's what I'd like to see. That would be really the first one in the United States or within our region to actually have this.
Great. Well,
I'm hoping.
Like we have a new
fingers crossed
business venture.
Yes.
Welcome.
You didn't know about it, but this is what I've been working on since I left here when I was able to do that with my thumb.
Well, we're going to go sign some contract papers now. Thank you so much, T. We'll let your session start.
Okay.
And we will...
and thank you for having me and letting me share my experience, because everybody out there should know that it does help. And it's so good for meditating and calming, and just to take 5 for yourself and just be at peace. And you just feel so good when you leave here, whether you're trying to heal a part of your body that hurts, or if it's just for your mind, your spirit. It's just great all around.
Thank you.
I firmly believe in it, big time.
Thanks so much, T. And
You're welcome.
talk to you
I
again.
appreciate it. Okay.
Okay, and good day, everybody. Hope to see you this